Good morning folks, Matt here on the planet, down at the track. Today we are now 1 week out from Valencia. Actually today at the track, I think it was 0 degrees before, but it's probably about 5 and feels maybe 10 on the face in the sun. But I've got my full leggings on just for the warm up, and I'll take them off when I start the session. So yeah, well into the taper, a week to go. Today I'm going to do probably 5 or 6 800s. Not 10 that we normally do, or 12, and then I'll do a 2k at marathon goal pace at the end. So that's today's schedule with just 1 week to go. Training block has gone very well. Pretty much done everything I wanted to. Pretty much hit all the paces. Maybe towards the end of the long runs, at the end of it I haven't quite got there every time, but most of the time I have done, so I'm quite happy with that. Track session's been brilliant. Target was to get down to 3 minutes per kilometre, 3 minutes per lap per 800. And we've managed to do that as well, so really happy. Yeah, so 2k on the warm-up, nothing fantastic. Right, finish off my warm-up and we'll get into the reps. Rep 1, here we go. Whew. 3 minutes for that first one, not bad. Just doing a walk recovery today, so it's quite nice. We're running in the fresh breeze. So yeah, just 5 or 6 today, probably 6. Try to lean on the side of slightly harder work than easy work. But last couple of weeks on the Tuesday I was running 20 kilometers for me easy pace long run, 6 minutes per kilometer pace. This week just 15 kilometers. Last night it would have been again typically another 15k. It was Thursday, so I only ran 8k last night. To be fair, it was a bit of a struggle as well. I had a bit of a lockdown in energy on that one, but only in the middle bit. The other first 2k and the last 4k say were quite good. Right, on to rep 2. Oh, 2:59. I don't normally go so quick on the first 1 or 2, but probably just freshening up. We're running a bit less yesterday than I would do normally. I missed my heart rate. Heart rate must be getting up there though. Got the heart rate strap on underneath. But yeah, that's the power of the tape. I'm starting to feel it already. Just see what it's going to be like next week. But we're going to be out in Valencia next week, and hopefully I can acclimatise to it early. But let's see. Try and get a couple of runs in, or at least one run in the 20-degree blazing sunlight in the early day time. There we go. I'm not too worried about the breaks in between. There should be 90 seconds, but I've just hit an hour, 1 minute 30 for that one there, so got to get up to it. It's rep 3, nearly halfway there. Kind of, because I got the 2k marathon goal pace in at the end. But right, let's go.
And I've been just fine living life with the new sand in my mind. All I hear is music, watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid. I feel like everyone's a stranger. Small talk with your narcissist.
3:01. So I've got my watch set up on lap pace, so when you press the lap button the clock starts and it starts ticking around as you go around the lap. I can see where I'm at, so at 200 metres I want to be hit 45 seconds or better, 400 metres 130 or better, that kind of thing. But now when I switch over to Valencia, I'll be using another setting. I'll be obviously using the Pace Pro setting as well, which tells me how far I am before or behind my goal pace for the finish of the marathon. But also I'll be removing the lap time for last lap, so it kind of tells me when I hit every kilometre what my last lap pace was, and that stays on the screen until I get all the way around to the next lap or to the next kilometre. So I just prefer that. Some people prefer predicted lap pace for the current lap. I forgot what it's actually called, predicted lap pace, something like that. So what that basically is as you're going through the kilometre, it's guessing what you're going to finish at, or predict, or using the GPS. So at half a kilometre, it's probably if you keep that pace steady, it's got a pretty good idea what you're going to finish at. But for me, it's a bit like, feels like I'm chasing time. I'd rather look at the last kilometre and say, okay, that was a 4:35, so ideally, that's good. But if it was 4:45, I'd be saying I want to pick it up a little bit and just kind of go off by feel and see what the next split was. Right, it's quite a long break, two minutes. Right, we're on to rep 4 now. That was rep 3, I think I said rep 2 at the start. Right, off we go. Uh, 2:57 for that one. That was pretty quick. I don't know what it is, maybe this extreme cold. Usually when it's extreme cold, the muscles don't take to it very well. But although the cast is like 4 degrees or something, but it was 0 before, it doesn't feel like that kind of temperature. It feels more like in the sun, anyway, direct sunlight, kind of feels like 10 or something, so I could almost take my windbreaker off. So 4 reps done. So all this is really doing is sharpening me up, or maintaining fitness. That's what it's doing, it's maintaining fitness. So I don't lose anything. I'm not going to get any fitter from running these workouts too much, but backing off too much, I do run the risk of dropping fitness a very slight bit. But so just increasing the load, well, so keeping the intensity, so the same rep pace as I would do normally, but then reducing the number of reps I do, so that'll be freshen up, just maintain that fitness. Right, on to the next rep. We are go. Rep 5. $258. So we've got one more rep to do. Maybe subconsciously my body, my brain just release a bit more when there's not so many reps left to do. You can always go faster than the last one or two of a normal session where we're doing 10 and 12 reps, but today we're just doing the 6, and this is about 3:40 per kilometre pace, so that's 50 seconds per kilometre faster than what I'll be doing the 2k marathon goal pace at the end. So, and obviously faster, same speed faster than what we're running the marathon in come Sunday in Valencia. Woo! Only 8 days to go, Valencia, is it? No, 9 days to go, I think. Doesn't really matter, 8 or 9 days. Woo! Right. One more rep to go. Right, rep 6. Told you we lean on the side of hard work. Right, here we go. Rep 6 coming up, and we go. Oh, 254 or 255. Oh, that was a tough one. It was a good one. I didn't try to go faster, honestly. I didn't try at all. It just, there's something happening between the brain and the body that says, or he knows this is the last one. We're gonna run hard. So, or harder. So I'm really quite happy with those. So the average would come in about just under 3 minutes per rep, about 340, maybe 335 per kilometre. Substantially faster than marathon goal pace. So now we're going to do 2k at marathon goal pace. So another 2 kilometres done, 4:25 pace in the end for that one. So about marathon goal pace. So it feels so much easier to run that kind of pace after you've been doing the 800s. And that's the basically well, one of the ideas anyway. Obviously getting faster naturally, but to make it feel like the marathon goal pace is easy as well. If the hardest thing you ever do is just a marathon goal pace, it's going to obviously be harder than what it'd be if you're doing something faster than that sometimes during your training blocks, training weeks. So yeah, quite happy with that. A really good session, a bit shorter than normal by 4 reps at least, and that's basically it now. So really happy with the times in the 800s. And where I go for that now, if I was training for a 3-hour marathon, which I will be next year, my 800s pace should be around about 3 minutes per 800 rep. So I'm already at that level. So whether I'm kind of like dipping below that and into the close to 255 now. Where I'll go with it in the next training block, I'm not so sure. If all goes well, I'll achieve the goal of 310 in Valencia, or at least get 315 as a Boston qualifier. So there's a couple of goals out there for Valencia, and then next year we should be trying to push on for a sub-3-hour marathon, which is going to be a tall ask, but that's where I want to get to. That's where I've been training for the last few years. Getting my marathon times down from the first time I ran a marathon was unofficially it was a 4-hour 30 marathon, or thereabouts. I think the first time I went below 4 hours was about 3:51, I think, but that was a virtual run. The first in-person marathon that I did was I think it was the Chester one. I'm quite sure it was Chester, which was about 3 hours and 41 minutes. So I've come a long way from there. 3 hours and 22 PB. Got a bit faster than that in training the other week. Looking about the same pace really. So yeah, looking forward to Valencia and trying to put some fast paces down on that track. That track is unbelievably fast. If there's anybody interested in running, it's the best and the fastest racetrack I've ever been on, the marathon course. The surface is like really, really smooth, like that kind of low noise tarmac they put on roads. That's basically what you're running on. It's really, really smooth. You get a lot of grip on the shoes, and it's just fantastic place to run on. The only downside is it's usually sunny, so it can be quite, even if it's winter, it can be quite warm. So and the reports are looking like it's going to be hot already on that day. So anyway, that's enough for me today, and the next video you'll see will be, I think it will be, it should be the race video over in Valencia, and then we'll be looking into in the next year into the next marathon. I've got a few good marathons, a few big marathons booked already, which I will tell you what they are in due course. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you next time. See you in Valencia.